Hello traders, Sean at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Nvda, AMD, and Tesla. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's go right into the daily chart of Nvda. And same thing with the other ones today. We did some videos on the FANG and Apple. We had a nice down move, sideways consolidation, and we're starting to give it up now. So this is typical pattern here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days sideways, starting to lose its grip. So we're back below the 50% retrace, but we're still above the 20, the 50, and the 200. So we're still okay, but this $4.54 down move on Friday was a little bit suspect to me. So let's see if we go down, maybe we go sideways again. I'm looking at this because look what happened last time, guys. We had a nice move up, nice retrace, chop, 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 came back to double top, and then boom, lights out, right back down, chop, 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 earnings, right up, news, the stock of the year, all that good stuff, straight up. So right now, inside bar bearish pattern, setting up for lower prices, guys. It's got to stay above the 20, and it's got to go for the all-time high and turn around and keep going. So next week's coming up with going into a week before the 4th of July holiday, so we could have light volume where this thing could grind up with the rest of the markets. Overall, we're going to have a market trade, meaning SPY, IWM, the DIA, all that stuff stays complacent and just floats higher. Then these markets or these individual stock names could float higher as well with the markets. If those indexes actually go down, big task, these stocks can possibly move lower. So watch out for a market trade. Right now, this is looking a little bit weak, but in a bullish stance above all the MAs. Let's go to the weekly close. Weekly close not bad, but we have a topping tail here and we have another little tail there. It retraced to the 750, came right back in. So a little bit stretched from the 20. A lot of these are stretched, guys, from the 20. So that's a little bit telling me that we can have a little more downside to this Nvda. But next week, light volume continues. This could possibly grind higher. So we'll keep an eye on this one going into Monday, Tuesday, see what it does. And then we'll redetermine which way Nvda could possibly go. On the monthly chart, still extended from the 20 MA, still, still okay. Came off this bullish pattern, popped up, got it to the almost 170 high, came right back in. Let's see where this thing closes on the monthly on this week, and then we'll look at this one. If it does close below the 146 area, this could be a topping tail on the monthly, then maybe a retrace, and then the next leg down. So another high flyer on the monthly chart. This one will be coming in eventually. It just takes time. It's the monthly chart, guys. Let's look at AMD. So AMD, let's go to the daily. We had a couple nice days up, a little bit of news, a little bit of, I don't know if they got an upgrade or whatever, but we talked about this big area right around 1418 gap fill, and we talked about the pivot high here right around 1475. It almost made it there on Friday, came right back in and closed right on top of gap fill. So we're still above this trend line, which is a good stance. Let's pull this one out a little bit further now. This. So we were still in this channel too. We popped up, came in, popped up, came in, popped up again, came right back in. So let's see if we get below and come back in this channel and retest these lows down here. If we go consolidate sideways for the next week or so going into Friday, then we could possibly see more upside to AMD. Upside though, not too much, guys. 1477, you have a gap fill around 15 bucks, and then you have the all-time high around 1557. If this continues up, you have 1621 and 1777 area, even number 17 as well. Right now, nothing, looking okay, guys. Good volume, pushing through. I would have liked to seen a close above, right around 15, a little bit above on Friday, and it just couldn't do it. Guys, if you bought this stock around 10, if you bought this stock around 1055, 1060 down here, this thing shoots almost to 15, you got some profit takers, guys. People trade this stock. They don't hold on to it. You get a 10-20% gain in, 2-3 weeks. For me at least, I'm out. So watch for that. You get a lot of profit taking, comes back down, you get people to buy it again, it goes back up. Profit takers, shorters, profit, short, long. So great trading stock. I'm waiting for higher prices to short. And unfortunately, I'm waiting for lower prices to go long. 629 maybe, I mean, that you still got a good pivot around 945. and then this gap fill and stuff like that around the 829 area. But honestly, guys, 629, you got a huge gap fill down there. If this thing slips and starts to go, this is where it can go. So keep an eye on that. I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm just looking at the charts, guys. Either way, I don't care. I don't have a position in this. Here's the weekly chart. We did close above this candle, which is big for the bulls. Has to continue up. Next week, I want to see a close on Friday above 15 to 1550. If it closes above 1557, even better. It's got to continue up. Great volume on the weekly. Let's see it continue. If it does not continue, guys, and this thing comes back and rolls over, we're going right here, 990 again, and then we're coming down here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but you're looking at $8. You're looking at some good consolidation here around 867. So one day at a time, guys. Let's see what happens next week. If the light volume continues, then we'll probably grind higher. If we get a little bit of shaking and baking, this one could turn around and come back, maybe to maybe to this area here. You got the moving averages in place in the right around the 1268 or so. But again, nice close on the weekly. We did get above that bar, so that's slightly bullish. So AMD bulls, hang on here. If you start approaching the 1550 area, $16 area, you got to take something off the table in hopes that this thing pulls back and then do it again. So let's watch for this week's action, and we'll redetermine where this thing can possibly go. But the monthly, though, just to really quickly look, we're monthly close on this week, but still extended from the 20 MA, guys. That's all I'm saying. It still needs to come back in one more time. Great support right around the 10 buck area, but if that area cracks, we are definitely going lower. Just like if the 1557 area cracks, we'll probably definitely go higher. But 1622 to possibly 18 bucks. So right now, just chopping around on the monthly. Nice inside bar, bullish pattern, popped up. This thing comes right back in, it might be in trouble. So watch AMD. Especially the bulls. They all came out last week attacking me on stock twits, all that good stuff. But we had fun. But again, right here at gap fill, trying to get above there. I'm surprised it didn't go through. But you get 1133 to almost 15 bucks. For me at least, I'd be done with that trade and on to the next one. And let's look at Tesla. Just needs more news, guys. Almost closed at the all-time highs. It made a retest for a new all-time high on Friday, so that's 386.99 now. I still think we're going to 400. We're coming off a great consolidation above the MAs. This thing looks like it wants to go higher. A lot of times, though, guys, as a technician, a lot of these patterns at highs tend to fail. If the light volume remains on the SPY and the Qs and everything, then this one has a great chance of going higher. Everyone's watching for the $400 area, guys, so maybe they don't make it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months or 5 weeks up, getting stretched from the 20. It's just too much. It's gotta at least one pullback again, and then maybe the next launch up. Good consolidation here, but to give you a 5 weeks straight up, oh man. And even from here, from the 180, you went from 180 to almost 400, guys, since December. It's got to get a pullback. That's just the way it is. It might, if it goes to 400, and if you're not short this one, you got to short. It might go to 425, a little higher. Everything's been overshooting, but that's the level to watch for. If you're not short, I'd start to nibble here, nibble at 400, nibble at like 420 or so. You do not want to miss this one when it does go down. Markets will have to go down too for this one to give you a little bit of a pullback, but that's what I'm looking for too as well. The markets pull back a little bit. Let's go to the monthly chart. Monthly chart, same thing. This was bullish consolidation though. Look, up, chop, 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 hit the 50 MA and then took off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months up. This is telling me we're really close to a nice pullback here, guys. This thing honestly could pull back to the highs, 287, then come right back to the 20 MA around 240. We always talk about these high flyers in the 20 MA and the 50 MA. It's a little bit stretched, so watch out for that. So guys, these trades though, it's going to be a market trade. If the markets stay buoyant, the SPY, the IWM, the DIA, and the Qs, meaning they don't go anywhere next week on light volume, these stocks can go up. If the markets do pull back and a little bit slightly weaker, you have a better chance of coming back. So everything's a market trade. Markets continue to grind higher. These should continue higher unless, of course, some news comes out. Markets continue to or start to go lower, then these stocks will pull back. Market trade, guys. That's just the way it is. All right, that's it. If you like these videos, go to StockBookie.com, sign up for the free membership, subscribe to YouTube, all that good stuff. But again, guys, thanks for stopping by here, watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.